An online internship for marriage and family studies majors at BYU-Idaho. Finding my internship wasn't difficult. I had originally signed up to intern with a school counselor at a local elementary school. Due to the coronavirus, my children were now doing virtual school, and leaving my home to intern seemed nearly impossible. So 2 weeks before the semester started, I started looking to try to find an online internship. I reached out on the BYU-Idaho Online Marriage and Family Studies Majors Facebook page. Michelle Triple, the owner of confessionsofparenting.com, reached out to me because she had an opening. She was already an approved internship, so that made it easy. And it was online only, which was perfect for my busy schedule. And I started 2 weeks later. There were 4 other interns also working on the blog. We each had separate responsibilities, though at times our assignments did overlap. Responsibilities included we held weekly meetings every Monday morning, and during these meetings we would brainstorm ideas for the next project. We would be instructed on various programs we needed to use that week, like WordPress or Canva. We went over our assignments given to each of us for the week, and we were able to ask any questions that we had. I worked every other Monday at a different job, so I wasn't always able to attend these meetings. I let them know that ahead of time, and they were very flexible with my schedule. They would record the meetings for me, and then I could watch them later. I could always reach out if I had any questions via text or phone or email. They were quick to respond to those questions as well. Part of our work each week involved increasing the level of interaction on all of the platforms. So we would be asked to comment on posts on social media and the blog to help them be more visible to their followers. I was given a few assignments that involved editing various content that hadn't been published yet. I would correct grammar or punctuation errors and make sure that the message shared was clear to followers. Each week we had several blog posts assigned that needed to be created depending on the project we were doing. I wrote everything from gift guides for toddlers or 5-year-olds or middle schoolers to potty training advice, a rundown of potty training alarms you could use, and that was all part of a potty training project. And then I also worked on a writing prompts project. I wrote posts from creative writing to poetry writing to fantasy writing and everything in between. So there was a wide variety of posts that I needed to create. For our posts, both on the blog and on social media, we did have to create images. These images were created in Canva. And sometimes I would search on the internet to try to get some ideas to spur some creativity. And then if I found something, I would go to Canva and try to create it myself. The first half of the semester, I was given the task of managing one of Confessions of Parenting's Facebook pages called Family Time Fun. I was asked to post multiple times a day and respond to comments and then track statistics to find ways that we could increase interactions and followers. I could see what posts I had created had more interactions and had more visibility based on the content or the way it was designed. For the blog, we used WordPress, and I had never used WordPress before. Confessions of Parenting offered some helpful tutorials to help us learn how to use WordPress and learn the structure needed for the posts so that they matched what already existed on the blog. And this is where I created all my blogs for uploading. I also used a newsletter site that Confessions of Parenting uses. I learned that program so that I could create newsletters to be emailed out that linked back to the blog. Occasionally, I would have an assignment that required some research. Some of those potty training posts or gift guides required me to look on the internet and find out the information needed. And I did this so that the posts, both on social media or on the blog, could be accurate and informative to help others. There were many benefits for both the company and for myself. The benefits for this site included having interns that could all work together, which meant that the content would be completed quicker. Because there was a ton of new content written and created for the blog and for the social media pages, we were able to increase followers as well as the number of individuals receiving newsletters. Several projects were completed in a much faster time frame than they would have been otherwise. Personally, I learned a lot about various online programs through this internship, like Canva and WordPress. There was the newsletter site that we used as well, and a variety of others. I learned more about the behind the scenes of running a blog, including the amount of interaction required to spark interest. I also learned about various strategies to increase followers, and I learned about managing a Facebook page, which does require a lot of work. I learned a new definition to advocacy and how it can be applied. Marriages and families benefit from outside resources. Through this internship, I learned how to help on the community level and within homes. I have a family of my own, so I understand some of the difficulties facing an individual in all of their various family roles. Through this internship, I was able to apply my own personal knowledge that I've gained through experience, as well as the knowledge that I've gained through social media classes and human development, relationship classes and advocacy. I created resources that would help lessen the burdens felt by parents and spouses, and I created posts to help kids explore their imagination and strengthen their skills, and I helped create posts that strengthen bonds between parents and children and teenagers, helping them understand the various developmental stages in growing up. I would recommend this internship to anyone who feels a pull to help families in their homes, to help strengthen bonds and relationships through resources that you get to create. If you are wanting to make an impact on a state or nationwide level, this may not be the internship for you. But if you need an internship that can be done anywhere because it's online, or you need the flexibility with your schedule, this was perfect. There were many times when I would get the hours in for this internship by working late at night or waking up early in the morning or squeezing it in on my lunch break. And that was perfect for me and my own personal schedule. This internship does rely on strong computer skills and writing skills. So if that sounds like you and you're able to learn programs quickly, this would be perfect for you.